commentary. But there was one setback.
Cox and Dodd tried to have that drive-in sound system music going, and Rocksteady wasn't that drive-in. And so in 1968, reggae was introduced to Jamaica.
If reggae can ever be edged to a set place, then 13 Brentford Road is its home. It was here at Studio One in 1968 that Rocksteady briefly went back 20 years, married the folk rhythms of Mento, and gave birth to reggae.
Up to 8, 6, then reggae.
The people could have easily said, I don't want that, and I don't want that, this is too slow and all, but it didn't. It didn't go like that. It was between the dance, the sound system and so forth. It just happened, and I can't tell you when, how, it just happened, and we just went straight into it.
The guitar led the reggae music orchestra, and the bass maintained the melodic patterns in the background. It is interesting to note that even though the fusion would change the course of local music history forever, it was to be one of its most celebrated strokes of luck.
No, I didn't really want to give out this piece of information, but since we're at it, I won't be mean. Clement Dad brought a piece of machinery to the studio for about a year. It was sitting there. And no one knew exactly what to do with it. And so they hooked it up one day and decided to implement it. And they discovered it was a tape delay. And so they hooked it into the machine and they started doing it into the recording. So when they put the guitar sound through the tape delay, it comes back saying, chick, 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 chick. The rest of studios hearing this recording out, they thought it was the guitar making that and just copied that, and that was the birth of reggae music.
Jackie Mitu invited Larry Marshall to try out on the new sound. The experiment yielded Nanny Goat and Baby Tell Me Why. But it was Toots and the Maytals, Do the Reggae, that christened the music form forever. Reggae would deliver dance crowds from the sluggish rocksteady beat. The people needed a change in pace. Reggae upped the tempo. Reggae turned up the heat on some of the social and economic challenges that the people were facing. It premiered as the voice of the people.
It's time now for the major news developments of the past few days.
Hi there, I'm Simone Wolf with your news of the week. The Jamaica Debt Exchange Program JDX continues to yield results. To date, 97% of bondholders have decided to come on board. Under the program, government bondholders are being asked to exchange the old bonds for new ones with a lower interest rate and an extended maturity date. The exchange is expected to save the government around 42 billion Jamaican dollars in interest payments. The deadline is February 16. The government is hoping to complete negotiations with the Caribbean Airlines for the sale of Air Jamaica by the end of next month. In a statement to Parliament on February 10, Prime Minister Bruce Golding said the negotiations were well advanced. He says a non-binding letter of intent has been signed with a target date for completion of March 31, 2010. The government is selling the national carrier to get the multi-billion-dollar debt-ridden asset off the national budget. After March 5 this year, CARICOM's focus in Haiti will shift from relief efforts to recovery interventions and longer-term contributions.
And by that time, we are sure that the framework and action for the longer-term commitment in Haiti will be well underway.
Chairman of CARICOM and Prime Minister of Dominica, Roosevelt Skerritt, says the community is committed to staying in Haiti for the long haul. And the national certification body of Jamaica, NCBJ, is now internationally recognized to assess and certify the quality management systems of local businesses. It's the first Caribbean body to achieve this recognition. The NCBJ has been accredited to ISO 17021-2006. And those were just some of the stories making news here in Jamaica in recent days. Join us next time for the latest news of the week.
Respect, dignity, skills, a solid foundation for life. That's what the Kingston Urban Renewal Project is trying to provide for some inner-city residents. In this week's Issues and Answers, we hear what kind of impact the project has been making.
Brother, welcome to Issues and Answers, the Kingston Urban Renewal Project. I hear a lot of things have been happening. Before I hear from you, let us hear from the people.
It's one of the best things that ever happened to this community because we're losing our boys, especially our boys, through violence. And since the CURB project comes in, I got on board. I'm only a member of the community, and all the kids now is off the corner, going to institutions. They are learning trades, and we have less violence.
It has been really good in the community. They accept it because it benefits them in different areas.
It is a such successful program and positive program where give the people them a more comfortable lifestyle, you know.
It has teach us how to be leaders and to keep our community clean, and it helps to motivate us to be better persons in our community and how to interact with other persons from other communities.
It's a very good program, and it has led a lot of people in the inner city. People like me as well, because I was a part of the youth program where they sent us an internship for 3 months. And I benefited a lot, and it gave me a lot of experience and exposure.
It helped me a lot to be a better person, because in the inner city, you know, it's rough and tough. And the program is really good because even through the program, I have been selected to go to Art Foundation and I learned a trade. And I have graduated last year, November the 25th. So I'm waiting to start level 2.
What a ringing endorsement of this project.
It has been a journey.
Whoa.
But a journey with a team. And I think this was the critical part, the community. And I said the community because we started out with 2 communities, Tel Aviv and Southside. We now say we have a community.
Which were traditionally warring communities.
Right. Now we have a community of people.
The people have been brought together?
Yeah.
This is the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
You're inside Jamaica Magazine.
Encouraging the information flow, sharing the news and views you need to know.
We are building an informed Jamaica every day.
Listening